Radio Raheem here with HBO's Ken Hirschman. You've made a huge deal here today, or announced a huge deal. Obviously, it was made, in the last couple of days. You've got Saul Canelo Alvarez now on HBO Boxing. How does that change the landscape?
Well, obviously, it's an exciting moment for us, and we can't wait to sort of dig in and do the good, fun, hard work and start promoting his shows. And where we go with him, I think the world is his oyster, and we're behind him 100%. And he's, as I said, he's 24 and he's got so much upside, and it's going to be an exciting ride as we go through it.
You've got Pacquiao as a HBO fighter. You've had Floyd Mayweather in the past. It seems like Canelo Alvarez is the next generation, the next coming. How will you handle him, either the same or differently than you've handled those superstars in the past? What have you learned from those experiences?
Yeah, I think that, you have to cultivate the relationship he has with his fan base and broaden it. And that's our objective, is to make him as, big a star as possible. But, you have to just know what you're working with. He's a magnetic, charismatic young kid, and that really helps enormously. So I think that, we're going to hopefully his English will improve, and that will help broaden his fan base. We're going to market him and promote him in this new era of social media in ways that we never have, and we're putting all that together now. But, just the brainstorming sessions to date have been just, exciting.
Now, obviously, your most serious competition for boxing fans is Showtime Boxing. Floyd Mayweather is still there. Before this deal was made, Oscar talked about wanting to take back Cinco de Mayo. Now that you have the premier Mexican fighter, will you fight him on Cinco de Mayo?
Well, we have no objection to that. I mean, we work in the pay-per-view capacity, and Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Weekend, we work for the fighter and the promoter, so we're happy to follow their lead on that. If those are the dates they want, then, we're going to do everything that we can to, to make that happen for them.
There was a statement made just a week ago today, actually, by your premier broadcaster about a superstar fighter that used to be on your network, being Floyd Mayweather, who's now on Showtime, and his assessment of how Floyd Mayweather conducts himself inside and outside of the ring. The question I have is, does Showtime or HBO, does HBO stand behind the comments that Jim Lampley made about Floyd Mayweather?
No, I mean, Jim's show is his own. He's his own independent voice. We don't edit what he says, He's entitled to his opinion, and I'll let him answer questions, that you may have for him about what he says and what he believes. The one thing I know about Jim Lampley is whatever he's saying is sincere. It's not being dictated by us or edited by us.
Do you feel like HBO or even the promoter has any responsibility for how a fighter conducts themselves? And if so, how would you be able to manage a fighter like, let's say, Saul Canelo Alvarez got into some trouble? Would that be something that would be the business of HBO?
Well, I don't think you can turn a blind eye to behavior that you think damages your brand. It's up to the fighter, to conduct himself in a way that he believes best for his brand, and hopefully the two sync up. And we're right now, that's we're in a good position there. We don't really have any fighters that we're nervous about.
And lastly, on this subject, Jim says that he doesn't believe that Floyd will retire after 2 more fights, which would leave Floyd open to make new negotiations. So then that begs the question, would HBO be in the market to work with Floyd Mayweather again? Would that opportunity arise?
We never foreclose anything. It's just the way we are. We're open to whatever comes our way. But, we have so much content right now. We have Manny Pacquiao, as you said, and Miguel Cotto, and Terence Crawford, and Gennady Golovkin, and Sergey Kovalev, and Bernard Hopkins, and now Canelo Alvarez, and the list goes on, and we're thrilled where we are. We're thrilled with the quality of what we're putting on, and it's our job now to accommodate it and promote it and televise it and let the subscribers enjoy it.
All those fighters you just mentioned are potential opponents for Canelo Alvarez. Which one would you like to see him in the ring with personally? I mean, you're a fight fan. Who would you like to see him fight?
I have to say, I mean, I don't have any personal favorites. I think the beauty of this is that he said he's willing to fight anyone, and I certainly know from Miguel's history and from Manny's history, and certainly with Golovkin. I mean, all these guys just are willing to fight any comers. So those fights are really what we're going to try and make.
Good luck with the new venture.
Thank you.
Radio Raheem with Ken Hirschman of HBO.